So, since last few days we have been discussing the applications of Lagrangian equation. Today we are going to discuss the equation of motion of two equal masses attached to three springs. You have already studied it in Newtonian mechanics, so today we are just going to apply Lagrangian equation to the whole system, to the spring mass system in this case. So, we have considered three springs, let us call them spring 1, 2 and 3, and two masses of two objects or two particles, that is M1 and M2, that are attached to the two springs in the given figure. So, here we are using the condition that M1 is equal to M2, and for simplicity I am just calling it M. Similarly, the springs that we are using have the same spring constant, that is spring 1 spring constants K1 is equal to K2 and is equal to 3 is equal to K3. Now let us assume that we stretch the spring 3. This will automatically, by stretching the spring 3, we are going to relax spring 2 and 1, and when spring 2 relaxes, spring 3 relaxes, spring 2 1 and 2 are going to stretch. So let the change in the extension in spring 1 be x1, and the extension in spring 2 be x2. When x1 and x2 changes, they change spring 3, so the extension in spring 3 can be written as x2 minus x1, that is x3 is the difference between x2 and x1. Now if we look at our system, it has two variables, two degrees of freedom, that is x1 and x2, on which the system depends. So the Lagrangian equation becomes d by dt partial by partial qj dot of L minus partial by partial qj is equal to partial by partial qj of L is equal to 0. Now we have to write this equation in term of x1 and in term of x2. So this implies that d by dt of partial by partial x1 dot of L minus partial by partial x1 of L is equal to 0. This is our equation number 1. Similarly, d by dt of partial by partial x2 dot of L minus partial by partial x2 of L is equal to 0. This is our equation number 2. Now we have to find L, and we know that L is T minus V. So the kinetic energy of the system T is the sum of half m x1 dot square plus half m x2 dot square. This is our equation number 3. Similarly, equation number 4 is the potential energy V is half k x1 square plus half k x2 square plus half k and x2 minus x1 square. This is our equation number 4. Now let us put these values in equation number 1 and then in equation number 2 respectively. Let us find L first. L is equal to T minus V. L is equal to half mx1 dot square plus half mx2 dot square minus half kx1 square minus half kx2 square minus half kx2 minus x1 square. So partial by partial x1 dot of L is equal to, in this term only only variable which can be differentiated is x1 dot. The rest of the terms are independent of x1 dot and shall become 0. So this will be equal to mx1 dot. Similarly, partial L by partial x1 is equal to, two terms depend on x1, that is minus half kx1 square and minus half kx2 minus x1 whole square. The rest of term will become 0 and this will be minus kx1 minus kx2 minus x1 times minus 1. This will become equal to partial L by partial x1 is equal to minus kx1 minus kx2 minus minus plus kx2 and minus kx1, and this is equal to minus 2 kx1 plus kx2. So substituting these values in equation 1, we have d by dt of mx1 dot minus 2kx1 plus kx2 is equal to 0, or mx1 double dot is equal to 2kx1. Substituting these values in equation 1, we have d by dt of mx1 dot minus 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 plus 2kx1 plus minus minus kx2 is equal to 0. mx double dot is equal to minus 2kx1 plus kx2. So this is our equation number. Similarly, we can we can do it for equation number 2, and this is partial L by partial x2 dot is equal to mx2. Similarly, partial L by partial x2 is equal to minus kx2 minus kx2 minus x1, and this is equal to minus kx2 plus kx1. So partial L by partial x2 is equal to minus 2kx2 plus kx1. Substituting these two values in equation number 2, we have d by dt of partial by partial x2 dot of d by dt of, substituting this value in equation number 2, we have d by dt mx2 dot minus minus plus 2kx2 minus kx1 is equal to 0, and this is mx2 double dot is equal to minus 2kx2 plus kx1. Equation number 6. So equation number 5 and 6 describe the motion of the two masses attached to three springs, and with the help of Lagrangian we have find that. I think that is enough. See you next time. Thank you.